Hello and welcome to Sport Update on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Let's quickly look at some stories this evening on the show, and we will start from the Nigerian Cricket Federation. Yes, the cricket women's team, as we speak, they are having their training camp. Yeah, they're in India for the Cricket Under-19 Women's World Cup coming up by next month in Malaysia. And the coach of the side of the cricket team, that is Sarah Bakita. He's a Kenyan lady, a Kenyan woman, alongside our own Blessing team. They are the two ladies responsible looking out for this team. They are the coach of the side. Now, she's saying, yes, her target is to get these girls, these young girls you are seeing on the screen right now, to the semi-finals of the Under-19 Women World Cup, after we are making the second appearance on the global stage. The first appearance we had was the Under-19 boys who qualified for the Under-19 Men's World Cup. This time around, the women followed suit by qualifying for the Under-19 Women's World Cup. Malaysia will be hosting the tournament. The girls will be having a 10 days training in India. Yes, the choice of India won. India is a top country when it comes to cricket too. It's also to get these girls used to the weather of Malaysia. Malaysia and India have a similar weather, and they have similarities, similar culture and what have you. And the choice of camping in India and having a 10 days training in India, and also they will play some couple of matches in India, I think for the Nigerian Cricket Federation is commendable for them planning out this training camp for these ladies. They all started the training camp at the high capacity cricket oval in Benin City, Edo State, because that is the one of the best cricket oval we have in Nigeria, that in Edo State, and then the one in Abuja, and then we have the one at the Rowe Park in Lagos. So they started the camping in Benin City before going down to Lagos, also a 1 week training in Lagos. And then the last phase of camping, already they are in India. They left the shores of the country. In the course of the weekend, they will be having a 10 days training camp right there in India, and just to get these guys used to what they are going to be seeing at the Cricket Under-19 Women's World Cup. That is the ICC Under-19 Cricket Women's World Cup. When we say ICC, it is the International Cricket Commission. So let's see how these girls are going to do it all against all odds. They qualified against top countries during the qualification, the likes of Rwanda and co. And they are still going to be playing the likes of Samoa, New Zealand, and surprisingly, they will be playing the #1 country on the continent of Africa when it comes to cricket, that is South Africa. But these guys are also, they say we can hold our own against this country. They just need to get their first game right, and they have to hit the ground running at the World Cup in Malaysia. So Coach Sarah Bakita, we're actually backing you. The 200 million Nigerian plus cricket fans are actually giving you that backing and that support. We pray that these guys come back with some success right there in Malaysia. If they can't get it right, one of the toughest team they will be playing in that group is, to me, is South Africa and then New Zealand. But for Samoa, well, they are also debutants, the way Nigeria is making her first appearance at the Women's World Cup. And we know it's going to be a very tough one for our Nigerian guests. But these guys, going by what we've seen them do on the continent of Africa in Nigeria, and just when they did the unthinkable at the African Games in Ghana, when cricket debuted for the very first time at the African Games, and Nigeria won bronze. So most of the girls that won that bronze medal, that bronze title for Nigeria, are in this group. So it's just a continuation of success, I would say that, and it's the understanding is already there in this team, and they are very, very young. If you see the girls, you will know that they are within the ages of 19, 18, 17, 16, and 15. So that is a commendable one from the Nigerian Cricket Federation, making sure that it is the right age If we remember, Blessing Etim was discovered in 2004, and she had more than, I think, more than about 63 caps for Nigeria. A lady who was discovered in 2004 at a very young age, at 14. Then she was in junior secondary school. So she played almost how many years before she retired, and she is into coaching. Okay, I have Abba Michael Lidoko joining me on the show this evening to look at this and other stories on the show. Michael, welcome to Sports Update.
And it's obvious that the Kenyan coach is doing everything right. It's obvious that we have a formidable coach who knows the right thing to be done for our junior yellow greens. And knowing that we have South Africa, New Zealand, and Samoa, who are powerhouses as for our in our group for hostilities, it shows that we have to be on our toes. But I'm glad that we've been able to maintain the core of the ladies that won a bronze medal. And I believe that the warm-up match against Pakistan and, of course, against Scotland on 13th and maybe 15th will enable the girls to fine-tune the girls and put them in the right state of mind. We are believing so much in these ladies that they will do the 200 million Nigerians proud. And we have a Kenyan coach. Some people may be wondering why not a Nigerian coach. Well, it's based on merit now. We don't look at nationality. After all, the Super Eagles just got a Malian coach. So it doesn't matter where the coach is from. But I believe that we're going to do things right. I think they are in India right now. And let's see how it goes. They are trying to acclimatize to the Asian weather, which is very good because the weather determines performance 7 times. So they need to stay close proximity to where they can, give out their best. So, but we want to give kudos to the Federation. I think so far they've done a great job, and we're the only sport from Africa. It shows that we've done a good job.
Yes, it shows that we have done a good job for Uyi Akpata. He is the president of the Nigerian Cricket Federation, and we are loving what he is doing with that federation. All right, let me move away from there. We are wishing the girls very well when the competition starts on the 18th of January, and it will climax February 2nd, 2025. Now, quickly, let's go straight to Aba. That is the People's Elephant Stadium in Aba, Abia State. That is in Umahia. They were the People's Elephant are leading Nasarawa United 2-1 as we speak. That game is on the 73rd minute of play, where Joseph Atule getting the first goal, and then Brownie Deye scoring the second goal on the 61st minute. That is his first goal for Enyimba in the Nigerian Premier Football League, and then second goal in 2 games for the People's Elephant. Michael, quickly, Enyimba are leading Nasarawa United 2-1, and Brownie Deye, I think, is now showing his class. We saw that goal in the CAF Confederations Cup at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, and now he has scored his second goal for the team and his first goal in the Nigerian Premier Football League.
Yes, I mean, we are very happy knowing that former Super Eagles player who has played in the Nations Cup, in the World Cup, and then here he is back in domestic league. We will always wish that some of our top players will also think of coming back to give back to the league. I think what he's doing now is giving back to the league. I mean, scoring for the second time out in just over a week shows that he still has it, even at the age of. Away at Nasarawa, and now here they are again, this time around at home. Anyway, in the last 5 games, Enyimba has won 2. If they win, this is going to be 3 wins in 6 games. They've had 2 draws. I think Nasarawa has only managed 1 win if the scoreline remains like this, and then Enyimba will maintain 7th position, while Nasarawa United are dead last on the table. It shows that Nasarawa United are still having crisis, and perhaps the team needs to find a way to resolve that crisis. I'll start grinding out victories once again.
Okay, now with that, if the game ends this way, it means that Nasarawa United, who has now replaced Akwa United at the bottom of the Nigerian Premier Football League table, will be 20th, while Enyimba moves from the 11th position, will leapfrog the other teams to the 7th position. That is, if the scoreline remains this way. 83 minutes of action at the People's Elephant Stadium, and where we will be bringing you up to speed before we go away from the show. The scoreline. All right, let's leave the Nigerian Premier Football League. And quickly, before Michael, before you react, let's just listen to the NFF president, that is Alhaji Ibrahim Gusau, talking about reflecting on the steps they have taken to revamp the Nigerian Premier Football League and other leagues, the NPFL, the NWFL, the NLO, and the Nationwide League. Let's quickly take a listen, just some part of that statement from the Nigerian Football Federation President Ibrahim Gusau. Let's just take that video quickly and we'll be right back.
Since we came on board, we tried to come up with a policy that we must do what is right to ensure that at least we improve our domestic league. That is why during our first year, it took us a long time to ensure that at least we prepare well to start. If you could remember of the league, we have to do an abridged league because we took so much time to ensure that all barriers that will give us problem in the area of organizing a proper league, well, we ate them out. Especially, before we came on board, a lot of the match officials are complaining they don't receive their payments. All other things are just going on like that. What we feel is not right. And when it comes to the area of training, we make sure that we give our referees, because the key people that will give you a good league are the judges.
Okay, you heard it all, Michael, because I'll just allow you to speak for 20 seconds concerning that. He actually made mention of the referees, and we saw various programs organized by the NFF last year for our referees before the start of the season. And now he said that for you to have a good league, the match officials, the referees, needs to be updated, and also he spoke about their welfare, which they actually did. Referees were not being owned their match officiating fee after every game. They get their money immediately the game ends.
Yes, I mean, it's a good one that they have interest in improving the league. Thank God the president has injected new budget. As I speak to you now, most CEOs, most DGs are in Abuja trying to defend their budget and a preparation that will get into their coffers before April 2025. So whatever is doing by April, the monies will be made available. The referees are underpaid, and I know the amount they pay referees. If they want these referees not to get carried away by teams buying matches, then they should find a way to, if possible, double, the welfare of the referees. It will go a long way in cushioning, suspect officiating. The referees will not be too eager to have monies from hosting teams. So I think they should take advantage of the new approval. After all, NFF have the highest share in the new 2025 budget ahead of other sports. So we expect to see the referee welfare improve. If possible, the players' welfare improve too.
Okay, if possible, the players' welfare. But, well, it is what it is. Let's move straight, still with the NFF. Now, after that, he also spoke about the Super Falcons doing so well at, he said, we are going, it is Nigerian birthright. Let me use that word. It is Nigerian right to always win the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Let's go to take a listen to NFF President, where he shared his optimism about the girls doing well in Morocco 2026.
My projection for the team is that we are going back to get back our trophy, because as far as I'm concerned, that trophy belongs to Nigeria. And that's why we are not taking any chance. Every single people window for the women will give them the opportunity to have a quality friendly match.
Okay, Michael, yes. He said Nigeria is going back to get the trophy that they lost last time out. And I also want to share that belief with the NFF president, because we've won it multiple times, and he wants us to continue winning that title. Quickly, Michael.
Yes, I mean, the last tournament in Morocco, I think we finished fourth. We need to actually get back to the top. But I noticed that there's a noticeable decline in some of these our players. I mean, it looks like Azizat Oshoala is no longer at her best, and we've had few players or none who could fill up her shoes. So the challenge now is how to rebuild the team and have players who can replace the top players. I know we have Ajibade, I know we have a couple of players now in the goalkeeping section, but I think we still need to scout for players that can give us our desired goal.
Okay. Let's move away from there and quickly go straight to England. There's one cup game semi-final today. First leg between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Stadium tonight. And there's a big one. They played in the EPL, and Liverpool actually defeated Tottenham. And now they'll be meeting again at the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final tonight. Michael, I will not allow you to just your prediction. Who wins this game quickly?
Yeah, I think Liverpool wins this game. Lost any games in the first match against Nottingham Forest. They're the most informed team in the world right now, and I think Liverpool may just get this one. For Tottenham, they've not won any trophies since 2008. I feel so sad for them. Postecoglou also needs them to approach this game with urgency and see if they can snap this from Liverpool.
Your scoreline?
Yeah, I see a 2-0 victory in favor of Liverpool.
Okay. Also, we have another semi-final game in Spain. That is the Spanish Super Copa semi-final between Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona tonight. Also, that game will be coming up, and eventually, whatever happens in this game, and then the second semi-final will also be Real Madrid will be involved. If Barcelona win and Real Madrid win, we are going to be seeing another Clásico in the final of the Spanish Super Copa. But let's leave that. Mike, I will not allow you to react to that. And take this news. Yes, he has done it all for the Le Bleu of France. Didier Deschamps to step down after 2026 World Cup. Michael, you just have 10 seconds to react. Just sum it up. A man who won the World Cup as a player and as a coach.
Yeah, 4 World Cups. I mean, 2 finals, 1/2, if not for Lionel Messi. And then he joins Mario Zagallo and one other player, Beckenbauer, as the only coach to win as a player and as a coach. So he needs to put it to an end. I watched him in France 98 as the coach, as the captain of the France team when Zidane buried Brazil sometimes in July 1998. I can't forget that in a hurry. A big kudos to, should I say, the best coach in country football right now, and he takes a bow in 2026. It's a job well done. He's a legend and one of the greatest coaches who ever lived.
Okay, all right. One man who will be coaching in Asia right now is Patrick Kluivert, who has been appointed as the coach of Indonesia. All right, the last story this evening is just result NBA. Michael, I want you to speak about the first 2 results there quickly. The Houston Rockets against Washington Wizards, 135 points to 112. Phoenix Suns beating Charlotte Hornets, lost to Charlotte Hornets, 104 to 115. That's 115 points for the Hornets. Michael, just those 2 results because we are out of time of the from the show.
Yes, I mean, the Rockets have been good. I think second in the Western Conference. Jalen Green is averaging about 23 points. He's doing well. And then even their center, St. Green, is also playing very well. He's averaging a double-double this season. And for Phoenix Suns, I mean, they have Kevin Durant, they have Devin Booker, they have Bradley Beal. I don't know why they should capitulate to the worst team in the NBA, Charlotte Hornets. But hopefully, the good one to the Ball brothers, because they were able to, I mean, decapitate the Phoenix Suns, despite the fact that they have 3 big superstars. And then congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks for beating the Lakers without their 2 best players. I mean, I can go on and on when it comes to the
Okay.
NBA.
All
That's
right, that
my
is where we'll
specialty.
be. That is where we'll be leaving it on the show. Fantastic results in the NBA, and we love what is happening. And my own side of the NBA is that we have Nigerians also doing well in the biggest franchise when it comes to basketball in the world. All right, Michael, thanks for coming on the show this evening, Sports Update. Lovely having you. I can still see you boxing in the euphoria of the new year.
Yeah, surely. Yours truly, MC Magnets. See you next time.
All right, that is it on
Happy
the
New Year to you.
program. I am Emmanuel Fashion. Say thanks for watching.